Good morning, everyone. It's Saturday morning, about 8:30, and I've been contemplating on whether or not to go ahead and do the Periscope, which I am. I just got to figure out how we do that. But I didn't want to go the weekend without giving you the first step. I'm going to give these steps to empowering yourself in increments because I think it's important that every step is that you marinate on every step and not just read through them, because we get a lot of how to, and we'll read over it and it'll stick in our mind at first and we like, okay, yeah, I can do it. And then we we forget about them. And so I don't want you to do that with this. I want you to marinate on every step. So I'm going to be giving them like in 2-day increments, so you can have time to sit and really ponder and think and maybe apply some of the things that may come to you, or maybe some things that I said. So on Facebook the other day, I was talking about not letting adversities and setbacks control me, and also about not depending on things and other people to empower me, but those having that support group, having networks of mentors and leaders. That's wonderful. You need to do that, and I'm going to be building a women's support network or something. I don't know, because I need to be around women who are doing things, who are moving, who may have been where I've been. But in the course of that, when we have our quiet time, when we can't access those mentors, when we can't access that support group, I talked about being able to empower yourself. And I wrote down some steps, as I said before. And the first step, I'm not even going to give you how many steps they are because I want you to keep coming back. But the first step is stop criticism. Yeah, we all do it. We all do it. We all do it. But one of the biggest things that we do is we criticize ourselves. And we need to stop because it doesn't produce anything. It's not productive. So we just need to stop criticizing ourselves. If we became aware of all of the conversations, the inner conversations that we have with ourselves, we will be shocked at the negative tone of those conversations. We would be totally shocked at how we criticize ourselves internally, mentally. Those conversations we have with ourselves that plant that self-doubt, that plant that fear. And if we would just stop criticizing ourselves, become aware of those conversations that we're having mentally. We need to stop criticizing other people too. But I'm not going to talk about that right now. I'm going to talk about stop criticizing yourself. And I wrote down something. If you think back about all the things you've talked yourself out of, not the stuff that you should have talked yourself out of, the bad stuff that you should not have done, but if you think back on all the things that you wanted to do, your dreams, your desires, your passions, something you wanted to start, and somehow or another, it wasn't other people saying, you can't do it, you can't do it, that's too big. But you told yourself that's too big. You told yourself you couldn't do it, and you didn't even realize you were telling yourself. If you think back of all the times that may have happened, that you wanted to do something and you didn't, those are times that you were having inner conversations with yourself. And when we do that, we form a habit. That becomes a habit. That negative self-talk becomes a habit. And it's no wonder why we're not productive. It's no wonder why we're stagnant in some areas of our life. So if we become aware of every time we have those conversations more and more and more, and we're able to quiet those conversations and change the thoughts or change something that may be causing us to have those conversations with ourselves, we'll find out that we can do more than what we think we can do. We can do more than what we're doing. Oh my gosh, that's good. We can do more than what we're doing if we learn to quiet those conversations and change those conversations that we have with ourselves. So, hope that helped today. It's a little bit teaser, but the first step is stop criticizing. Stop criticizing yourself. because we place our own limitations on us. God is so big. God is so strong. And He created us with great purpose. And many of us, including myself, we aren't even living in what we were created to do fully. We might be doing some. But if we're doing all that is in our strength to do, then we're not doing what God called us to do. And we do have to lock arms and connect. But first, we've got to realize what's in us first. And the only way we can do that is stop talking ourselves out of it and stop criticizing ourselves. So I hope you have a wonderful Saturday. Go and talk to yourself. Build yourself up. You are strong. I'm going to say this, and you need to say this too. I am strong. I am beautifully made. I am creative. I am smart. I am worthy. And I have great purpose. And today is the first day of the rest of my life. Be blessed and stay tuned. I'll give you a hint of what the next one is going to be. The next step is don't scare yourself, but you got to come back. Bye. Love you.